what, it's end of the trip and I'm in the room and I'm absolutely bloody knackered. I'm too tired to go out, I've eaten, so that's it for me. I'm going to rest up now until the ferry tomorrow. But to wrap the trip up, if I go through some gear, I'm really glad I brought along. So for a start off, when I was going across Arran, there was some pretty rubbish weather at the beginning. I tell you what, thank God I had these on me. They're from Planet X, they're just simple overshoes. And they absolutely saved the day because my feet were bone dry after a full day of on and off showers. Because if you start off your trip with wet shoes, you're going to be 2 or 3 days drying them out, and that ain't really good for healthier feet. So I'll leave a link for them in the text. But what an absolute bargain, and thank God I took them along. The next one, and don't laugh, yeah, you're right, it looks like an absolute joke. A shower cap. It's not, I got it off eBay, it's like a helmet rainproof cover. Well, I tell you what, when you're riding and it doesn't stop raining and it accumulates on your helmet and eventually it starts pouring through them vents, it's absolutely bloody awful. Put that thing on, look like a bloody idiot for a couple of hours, throw it off. I tell you what, it's absolutely magic. I think it cost me about £3. It's worth its weight in gold. I always stick it, it wraps up to nothing. Why not carry it along? It's not about how you look, it's about keeping your kit dry, especially for a multi-day trip. So, like I said, those 2 items were cheap and they were worth every single penny, but sometimes you need to spend the money, because I have bought cheap jackets in the past and they've been absolute bloody rubbish. This is an Endura Pro, and this jacket is absolutely superb. You put it on, you don't get that boil in the bag sensation. It lets you sweat and it goes through the damn thing. I don't know how the heck they do it, it's superb. You take it off, give it a shake and it's finished. And I don't know what they've lined it with, but it's so comfy against your skin, it doesn't feel like rubbery or plastic. That was about £100 and that was worth every single penny, because before that I probably spent £100 on various cheap jackets if I had them all together, and they've all ended up in the bin, because if you put them on, you might as well be a boil in the bag meal, because you're just going to steam to death. Another corker I like is that titanium folding spoon. Handy, it weighs absolutely nothing, and if you want to stop somewhere and get a cheap bit of food to eat, you can stop at a Co-op or a Tesco or wherever and get some food or a yoghurt or rice pudding and eat it, because I've been stuck before where I've been absolutely bloody starving, no cafes around, and I've gone in and got a yoghurt and had to basically spoon it out with my fingers, which is disgusting. So I always carry that. It's nothing, worth its weight in gold. I think I got that from Mountain Warehouse. Well, like I said, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you get cheap stuff when it's a bargain, and sometimes it's absolute garbage. But I tell you what, this was from Asda. I got this a couple of years ago for camping, and it's a blow-up pillow. It weighs nothing, and it's absolutely mint. I think I paid about £7 for that. So unless you want to go buy a fancy brand and pay about 30, I don't know what the difference is, but I weighed that, it weighs next to nothing. However, standout item for me of this trip is a little cooking set I put together, and for the price I've paid and the performance I'm getting, I can't believe it. So I saw this, the burner, on another YouTube channel about lightweight backpacking, and you can get it off eBay or Amazon. It's a BRS 3000T. So I've put this whole lot together. Look at the size of that. This is a titanium mug or pot. It's 550ml. I got it from, it's a Chinese one, Lixada, but if you're happy to wait 2-3 weeks, you're paying a fraction of the price for this thing. So handle on it, Put a little sponge in there for cleaning. Well, look at the burner. Got a lighter in there. And it fits perfectly with a 100-gram gas canister. I use a piece of tissue to stop it rattling and leaving a rusty ring in the bottom of that. That thing's, I think it's like, it says on the description 25 gram. Look at the size of that. And then people moan about using a gas canister, saying they're not safe because they fall over, and it's, yeah, I know, but I don't want to be spending hundreds of pounds on my cooking kit. I'm just a Joe Blogs doing ordinary stuff. I use that base. I think that base was like £7 off eBay. And trust me, this lot weighs nothing. And it all packs into that. And like I said, this is, I think it's a 500ml cup that I got. And that's enough for me on my own to be doing like porridge on the morning, you know, the quick porridge, and also a cup of tea. So if you're doing lightweight camping, you're not going to be doing gourmet cooking, so let's face it, you must have a reality check. It's just a bit of breakfast or a quick snack and a nice warm drink. That thing, the burner itself on eBay, it's under 20 quid, and if you want to get it from China you're talking £7 or £8, but yeah, I know, I bought mine in winter. So I bought two, one for me and one for my son, because it's £7 a piece. It was hardly worth worrying about the price. But yeah, it took 3-4 weeks to get there. If you need it quicker, just get it from a UK distributor, and it's double the price and it's still a bargain. And I tell you what, that's putting out some right heat, because it boils that up in absolutely no time. It says on the spec is 2700 watt for burning power. That's an absolute corker. And if you use these little 100-gram cans, you can get the whole lot into that. Absolutely awesome. And in case you missed it first time round, here we go again. The base. Lid. Sponge, lighter, burner. Make sure I turn that off first. Tissue, stop it rattling and scratching. In there. And away you go.